Once they realise that they're part of this screen and they turn to face the screen, what is another interaction that they can do with it?
Okay. Once you walk by and you notice the fish are following you, trailing you, the next interaction would be the touch screen. So from there on, once you have your finger on the screen, fish will follow your finger instead of you at that point. And from there, you could easily just flick them away, and they follow the trajectory of your finger wherever they go for a bit, and then come back to you. So you get to flick them around and play around with fish and stuff for a bit.
The reason we chose fish is because after doing research, like initially it was flocking birds, but we chose fish because fish just look so cool when they're swimming in the water, and they all go one direction. And probably that video we saw the first up, it was like a tornado of fish. And we just thought that looked really good.
And fish, it's so much easier to animate because you're not having to animate little feet running around or having to get the wings to animate every time. So fish food is just, little swimming things like that. So it works really well, and fish do look really cool in the water.
Yeah, and it means you can create a nice atmosphere for the fish too, a world for the fish.
It's like an environment people don't generally see, like the underwater scene. And so it's like spending like $20 to like $50 to go to a big underwater aquarium, but it's obviously free and might bring people new stuff.
There's something cool about underwater, and if we had chosen to do birds, we would have just had a sky, and that's pretty boring. Whereas an underwater world is like, it's weird and alien.
How did you choose the actual environment that the fish were in?
Seth. I went through a bunch of different like concept phases. And then I eventually just decided on one. Decided to have like a lot of kelp and sea anemones, and I just wanted to have as much movement as I could without actually distracting the user from the fish. So it's a lot of subtle movement. So it looks like a living world, but it won't draw the person's attention away from the actual interactability of it. So like it's kind of a balance between looking really nice and not being distracting. So that's what I was faced with. So.